Imagine this. It's 10 years from now. You're staring at your bank account. One question haunts you. Where did all my money go? Is this the future you want? Or do you want to wake up 10 years from now and smile, knowing you've set yourself up for a life of abundance and freedom? Stay with me, because in the next 10 minutes, I'm going to walk you through 5 financial mistakes people in their 20s make and how to avoid them like your financial life depends on it. And trust me, it does. Act 1. The setup. Mistakes 1 and 2. Mistake number 1, overspending on lifestyle. Visual. A young person swiping a credit card for an expensive coffee or a luxury car. We live in a time where social media pressures us to look rich, even if it means being broke. Fancy vacations, the latest iPhones, or that $7 latte. It all adds up. Here's the truth. Your 20s are not for impressing people. They're for building your foundation. Ask yourself, are you spending money to feel good in the moment, or are you investing in your future self? Pattern. Interrupt. Let me guess. You're thinking, but Vaishu, I deserve nice things. Sure, you do. But do you also deserve financial stress in your 30s? Thought so. Now, overspending is just one trap. Let's talk about its equally dangerous twin. Mistake number 2, not having a budget. Visual, piles of receipts spilling out of a wallet. A budget is like your personal GPS. It tells your money where to go instead of wondering where it went. But most people avoid it because it sounds boring. Here's the catch. Without a budget, you're like a ship lost at sea, and every dollar you earn, it's sinking into the abyss. Start simple. Use apps like Mint or YNAB to track your income and expenses. You don't need to budget every penny, just know where your money is going. Cliffhanger. Think budgeting is hard? Wait till we talk about debt. That's the real monster lurking in the shadows. Act 2. The conflict. Mistakes 3 and 4. Mistake number 3, falling into the debt trap. Visual, chains of credit card bills wrapping around someone's hands. Credit cards, student loans, buy now, pay later schemes. Debt is everywhere. And in your 20s, it's deceptively easy to rack up. But here's the scary part. Debt is not just financial, it's emotional. It robs you of sleep, peace, and freedom. Pro tip, always pay more than the minimum on your credit cards. Better yet, avoid carrying a balance altogether. Treat debt repayment like an emergency, because it is. Pattern. Interrupt. Let me guess. You're thinking, but Vaishu, what about good debt like student loans? Don't worry, we'll tackle that in another video. For now, focus on minimizing high-interest debt that drags you down. Transition. And while debt is dangerous, there's another silent killer you might not even realize you're ignoring. Mistake number 4. Neglecting emergency savings. Visual. A flat tire on a deserted road with no phone signal. Life happens. Cars break down, medical bills pop up, jobs get lost. If you don't have at least 3 to 6 months of expenses saved, you're one emergency away from financial ruin. Set up an automatic transfer to a high-yield savings account. Even if it's just $50 a month, start now. Because when the unexpected happens, and it will, you'll thank yourself. Cliffhanger. But here's the thing. Even if you fix these mistakes, there's one more that could derail your financial success entirely. Act 3. The resolution. Mistake 5 and conclusion. Mistake number 5. Not investing early. Visual. A young person watching a small plant grow into a massive tree. Here's the golden rule. Time in the market beats timing the market. The earlier you start investing, the more time compound interest has to work its magic. Let's put this in perspective. If you invest $200 a month starting at 22, you could have over $500,000 by 60. If you wait until 32, that drops to $250,000. Every year you delay is costing you. Don't let fear or lack of knowledge stop you. Start small. Use apps like Robinhood or Fidelity. Pattern. Interrupt. Thinking, but Vaishu, I don't know where to start. Don't worry, I've got you covered. Stick around and I'll show you how to master investing. Conclusion, 60 seconds. Now you know the 5 biggest financial mistakes to avoid in your 20s. Let's recap. 1. Don't overspend on lifestyle. 2. Create a budget. 3. Avoid the debt trap. 4. Build an emergency fund. 5. Start investing early. Remember, your 20s set the tone for the rest of your life. Start now, and your future self will thank you.